Boston's starting lineup. We've got Derek White, Sam Hauser out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Shireman in at the shooting guard position. And for Golden State, they've got Moses Moody, Brandon Pajemski out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's Santos in at the power forward position. Each team representing their conference in this one, Grant, and they've got some history between them as well.
Yeah, B.A., they've played in some big games against each other, and that only heightens the intensity. It should be a good one.
From deep, Melton hits a three-pointer.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Puts up a three. Hauled in by Brown. Pass to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Hauser, that's good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Moody. Back to Pajemski. Melton outside. Green, a screen. Clock at 6. Melton misses. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Hauser. Santos pulls it in. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Melton passes to Green. Now here's Pajemski. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Outside Moody. From deep, Melton. And again, no good by Golden State.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Vucevic finds White. Back to Vucevic. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Here's Shireman. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. The Warriors pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
Pajemski's shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him, and he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Brown passes to White. Pass to Shireman. Shot clock at 5. Brown passes to Hauser. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Hauser's got 5.
putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Santos. Now Pajemski, coming off a 22-point game against the Clippers.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Santos, good.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
White, the pass to Brown, right wing. Here's Shireman, still no points. White for three, nails it from beyond the arc.
Sometimes you just know it's coming. White couldn't wait to let that one fly. Respond to the three on the other end.
Now here's Melton. Outside Pajemski. Melton with a screen on White. Back to Melton. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Hauser outside. Brown scanning the floor. The three is up. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Outside Moody. There's the triple. No good on the shot.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
White for three. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors leading. To the middle. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Santos. Takes the three. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. And it's the Celtics ball. Down low. Now here's White. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Sinks it from distance.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Now here's Melton. And a nice finish on the layup. Melton's got his third basket on the night right there.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Shireman. It's Brown on the wing. Hauser outside. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Hauser's got 8 points. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Melton outside. And here's Pajemski. From behind the arc. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Boston has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Pass to Shireman. Now here's Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. White can't hit. Melton outside. Green with the ball. He's scoreless. Right side Moody. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And White has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Outside, Brown. Pass to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Over Green. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Still so consistent from the mid-range. This has been a staple of Vucevic's game for a long time.
Melton on the wing. Inside. Here's Green. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Celtics have got 6 of 14 in so far.
Come get it, come get it.
And here's Brown. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game. Pass to Vucevic from outside the arc. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, defensively, you have to keep track of Vucevic at the arc. He takes those shots when he's open.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
All right.
And the Warriors make some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Santos. And Spencer's subbed in for Melton. Boston also changing it up. Walsh comes in for Shireman. And Pritchard is subbed in for White. Boston on D. 3-point lead. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Pajemski. Now Green. 6 to shoot. They kick it out to Porzingis. Over Vucevic. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Green.
At this point of his career, Porzingis understands when he needs to look to score. Nice jumper there.
Here's Walsh. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Pass to Spencer. Outside Pajemski. And here's Moody. To the right side. Porzingis against Vucevic. And that one's good. Porzingis. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Outside, Brown. Stripped away. Pajemski with it. Now guarded by Brown. Here's Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Sam Hauser.
What offensive effort from Green. Backing off the shot isn't even a consideration for him.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Green will stand. Joe Mazzulla's a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
And both free throws good for Green. Stan, the end of the season is in sight, and some teams now desperate to get into the playoffs.
And when you're in that situation, you can feel the pressure when you're on the floor and in the locker room. Those guys know they're running out of chances to get to the postseason.
The Warriors lead by 3. Outside, Williams. Here's Spencer, defended by Pritchard. They swipe it. 1:07 left to play in the first. Again, the miss by Boston. The Warriors shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Porzingis in the post, defended by Pritchard. This one for 3. Gonzalez pulls it in. Celtics trail by 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Benton. Pure from 3-point range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Williams. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Spencer, defended by Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Porzingis on target from range. Porzingis has got 7.
Well, hey, you set Porzingis up and he'll knock him down. Terrific off the catch.
Now Pritchard. And no good. trying to get that one to fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Warriors on top, leading by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
We've got Quentin Post. Gary Payton II is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Spencer in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Spencer. No points yet. Outside Porzingis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. So a moment now to see the story for him.
During these last 10 games, he's been a menace on the defensive end. Poking balls loose, jumping passing lanes. He's been all over the place and piling up the steals as a result.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, a solid shooter from the line.
Both free throws good from Porzingis. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Here's Garza. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Porzingis grabs the board. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Spencer, still without a bucket. Offline with a 3. Here's Garza, defended by Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. There's no question, Peyton Pritchard has one of the best value contracts in the league.
Sure does, B.A. He's on a 4-year, $30 million deal, signed back in 2023. He's a tireless worker, a talented scorer, playmaker, and, of course, outside shooter.
That's good from Pritchard. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Williams is checked in for the Warriors. Pritchard hits them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Post. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Spencer. Hits the close-range jumper.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for Boston. It's a 3-point game. Takes a 13-footer. The Warriors pull it in. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. And he gets that one. Celtics trail by 5. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Brian, back to you.
A dangerous duo. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Porzingis following the bucket by Boston. Yep, that one's good.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Since the All-Star break concluded, here's a view of which teams are leading the league in second chance points. Second, the Warriors.
Second half of the season, they've made a concerted effort to compete on the offensive glass, and you see it in the numbers.
Here's Keita, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Pass to Shireman. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Shooting for Boston, Baylor Shireman. At the line for one.
The Warriors have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Podziemski. Porzingis sets a screen. Launches a 3. Wow, Porzingis with the triple.
Yeah, such an easy flick of the wrist for Porzingis. He makes it look like a 10-footer when he hits the corner 3.
Pritchard, the pass to White. Back to Pritchard. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. They set the pick. Second chance effort. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Keita's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's always a great sign for this offense when Brown is making plays for others.
Here's Spencer. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Well, one of the premier offensive players in the league, Kristaps Porzingis is hot tonight, putting on a show.
White for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Spencer. 9 points in his last outing. Now here's Porzingis. Pass to Melton. Here's Spencer. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Shireman. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First personal foul.
And this is second attempt at the line tonight. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Spencer. And the Celtics also making a change. Hauser's checked in. And the free throw, no good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Pass to Melton. Outside Porzingis. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Porzingis has got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
This shot used to be a question mark for Brown coming into the league. Now you gotta guard him from deep.
Left side, Porzingis. Goes up on the baseline. Again, the Warriors score.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Outside, Brown. Off target from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Green, the pass to Melton. Now here's Podziemski. Floats one up for three. Porzingis fires hitting the triple. Porzingis has got 23 points.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Now here's White. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. The Warriors lead by 7 to the paint. Here's Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
White, the pass to Hauser. And here's Brown for three. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Boston. Outside Moody, pass to Podziemski. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
Santos is checked in for the Warriors.
Your Warriors. Podziemski. One shot.
Celtics trail by 9. Brown with it. He's got 6. The rebound by Melton.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Podziemski. Takes it inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And the basket by Brown.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. He doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Moses Moody.
And that one misses.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Vucevic, the pass to White. The three-pointer off the mark.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
It's Podziemski on the wing, covered by Vucevic. Melton outside and out of bounds. Boston will have it. Since the All-Star break, your NBA assist leaders. fourth, Jaylen Brown.
And since the All-Star break, his passing has been incredible. Just finding his guys in their spots and playing the role of facilitator.
Outside White. Pass to Hauser. Fires the three. Counted from distance. Hauser's got 11 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Melton. Hauled in by Brown. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. They trail by 7. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
And look, Brown is good at capitalizing inside, which is why the defense has to push him further away.
Now here's Moody. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. Podziemski into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Podziemski's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Shireman. Now Vucevic. Green covering. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
And the defense has no answer for him here in the second quarter. He is torching them from outside.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Warriors lead by 4. Pass to Podziemski. Green with a screen on White. Here's Podziemski. Boston pulls it in. Shireman's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's White. 4-3. Podziemski grabs the board.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
We've got 1:48 left in the second period. Takes a 13-footer. He squares up and sinks it. Podziemski's got 11 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Now Brown. He's got 14. Hauser outside. Shot clock at 6. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Podziemski. 11 points in the game. Melton outside. Back to Podziemski. Pass to Moody. The 3-ball. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Outside, Brown. Takes a 3. They get it again. Outside White. Fires for 3. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Outside Moody. Back to Melton. Outside Moody. Here's Podziemski. Again! Golden State! 8 seconds left in the first half of this game. Up top, Brown. Over Moody. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for Gold Porter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for Golden State.
They're getting a lot of looks at the rim, and that defense has no answer for it.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. The opponent just doesn't have the guys to stop you.
Moving on, in our game, here are the top performers so far.
Their teams have leaned on them, and they've been rock solid. Actually, more than that, they've been the catalyst.
Leading by example. We're seeing it firsthand. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Celtics trail by 5. So the Celtics 5 right now. Jaylen Brown is out there with Sam Hauser. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Derek White. And it's Shireman in at the 2-guard spot. Golden State has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Melton outside. Beyond the arc. Hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The floater. Jaylen Brown gets it to fall.
Love that from Brown. No one can stop that floater.
Outside Moody. Back to Pajemski. Green with a screen on White. Jacks up a 3. And that one's good. Green's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Santos, covered by Vucevic. Santos can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 5. Hauser left side. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Vucevic. Outside White. From downtown. Knocks down the triple. White's got his third bucket of the night.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Santos. Boston pulls it in.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Hauser. He nails it, and we're tied. Hauser's got 16 points now.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
Now here's Melton. 7 points in the game. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 9.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside White. Pass to Brown. And there's a 3-second violation. With the playoffs around the corner, let's see how the West is shaping up. You look at the Warriors, they're clinging on to the final playoff spot in the conference, trying to improve their position if possible.
Well, I think for the Warriors, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. We've got a chance here, so let's take a look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and the league's stingiest teams. Number 1, the Celtics.
They've been able to consistently slow opponents, using every tool they have to shut them down.
Melton passes to Moody. The 3. Hauser grabs the board. Boston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, BA, Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does this team want from him? He said, be aggressive, don't defer. And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Back to you, BA.
An impact player. Thank you, Allie. And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the bucket by Boston. To the inside. Here's Podziemski. Blocked!
On defense, how valuable is White? He's a guard who can protect the rim.
Pass to Brown. Outside White. Back to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. For the lead. Kept alive by Boston. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Yeah, an impressive offensive rebounder. Vucevic isn't afraid of throwing his weight around.
To the middle. Sinks that one from the post. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Brown gets the inside finish.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Melton on the wing. 9 points in the game. Here's Santos. And the 3 off target. For Boston, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. White looking it over. Hauser passes to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. The kick out to White. Fires the 3. Santos pulls it in. Santos has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Melton outside. It's Podziemski on the wing. Pass to Santos. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray. Santos has got 6. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, BA, he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot. Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Boston trailing. Here's White. 9 points in the game. Outside, Brown. Four on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Offensive rebound.
Stepping up to secure the board, he just wanted it more.
Pass to Pajemski. Lets it go from deep. Boston pulls it in. Vucevic with it. Green picks him up. Hauser outside. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Now here's Melton. He's got 9. Green with a screen on White. Here's Pajemski. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancer.
Spencer's checked in for Pajemski. The Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in for Brown. Outside White. Here's Shireman. Give him 8. Pass to White. 6 to shoot. And that one good. White's got 5 points now this quarter. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Here's Santos. He has 6. Green with a screen on Pritchard. Here's Spencer. No good from outside. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Shireman. Back to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. The Warriors pull it in. Melton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Moody. Here's Santos. Now here's Green, defended by Pritchard. Shoots from the block, and he can't bank that one in. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Pass to White. Vucevic, a screen on Melton. White for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Melton, right side. White with the steal. Here's Shireman. Moody defends. To the wing, right side. Pritchard from outside. He buries it from 3. Pritchard's got 7 points.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Outside, Green. The 3. Spencer, no good. Celtics lead by 4. Now here's Hauser. 18 points for him. Pass to White. For 3. Drills it from deep. He's got 14.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Spencer. Outside, Green. Here's Spencer, defended by Pritchard. White against Melton. Pass to Moody, looking to end the run. Oh, Moody delivers from the short corner.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Jaylen Brown.
What a nice trend has been for him in regards to rebounding. He's been attacking the glass these past few months. His numbers are way higher, and that makes him a more effective all-around contributor.
Celtics lead by 4. 1:52 left in the third quarter here. Cato, and he dunks it down.
Well, as his career has progressed, Brown's really improved his playmaking. Credit to him for putting in the work.
Here's Spencer. Pass to post. And here's Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. From down in the low post, it goes. Podziemski's got 17. The Celtics shooting has been great at 58% on the third. Three-pointer Pritchard. Porzingis grabs the board. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to post. Here's Spencer. Outside Podziemski. Outside Porzingis. Here's Spencer. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
34 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Left side, Brown. Oh, JB rattling the rim.
JB showing off those handles. That was a weakness of his early on. Now it's strength.
Here's Spencer. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Soft touch off the glass. Porzingis has got 27.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Quentin Post. Then there's Brandon Podziemski, and it's Spencer in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Well, he's called the unicorn for a reason. Porzingis doing unicorn-type things tonight.
Pritchard with it. Outside, Brown. Here's the three. They get it back. Pass to Walsh. Now Pritchard from the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And here's Brown. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Celtics have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Pritchard. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And we're about About 2 minutes into the fourth now.
Celtics foul.
Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Friday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against the Cavaliers, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
The first free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Boston leading by 3. Now Brown. Clock at 6. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Warriors making a switch here. Green is checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Hauser's checked in. And the Warriors shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Here's Spencer. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Pass to Green. Outside Pajemski. Just 4 to shoot. Porzingis with a screen on Brown. The shot by Pajemski, no good. Celtics lead by 3. Hauser passes to Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Spencer. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Now here's Pritchard. Pass to Walsh. Now here's Brown. Inside. Here's Keita. Good D by Porzingis.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Here's Spencer. Back to Porzingis. To take the lead. Okay, do it, KP.
Yeah, try as they might, the defense can't stop Porzingis inside. He's too tall and too committed.
Outside, Brown. To win the drought. Boston, no good that time either.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Pass to Green. Here's Spencer. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
And here's Brown for 3. Not going to go that time.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Here's Spencer. Pass to Porzingis. And And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And Porzingis is a huge presence. Sometimes the defense has no choice but to foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Melton comes in for Spencer. Boston also changing it up. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Queta. Shireman comes in for Walsh. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Celtics trail by 5. Now here's Brown. Here's Shireman. Brown passes to White. Inside, White gets it to go.
Well, listen, White doesn't fear anyone inside. He wants to get down low and cash in.
Melton outside. Outside Porzingis. From 20 feet. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Hauser. Up top, Brown. Moody defends. Oh, okay. We see you, Jalen. Strong in traffic.
Well, there's some power to JB's game. He can simply go through contact.
Outside Pajemski. Fades away. Count that one. Porzingis has got 35 in the game.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
It's Brown on the wing. Moody defends. Shot from 12. And the shot no good. A bit short. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Green. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Hauser. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Shireman. Outside White. Vucevic, a screen on Melton. And here's Vucevic. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Moody on the wing, defended by Brown. Pass to Moody. Now here's Green. Porzingis taking the contact.
And after adding 16 pounds of muscle during the 2019 offseason, Porzingis handles contact so much better. Great finish inside.
Here's Shireman. Vucevic in the post. Working on Porzingis. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Santos is checked in for the Warriors.
At the line for the Celtics, Nikola Vucevic. One shot.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double threat.
Outside Moody. Melton outside. Pass to Pajemski. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
with a three. And it's Shireman missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Hauser. Snatched away. Outside Pajemski. Melton outside. Outside Pajemski. Puts it up. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's White. Outside Brown. Now Vucevic. Yes, sir! Count it!
Those are some veteran instincts there by Vooch, knowing the situation and giving his team needed points.
Now here's Pajemski. That one goes! Yes, sir!
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for one, Pajemski.
And the free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 4. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Pajemski, drives to the hoop. Cash!
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Now here's Brown. Hey, Brown in traffic.
Well, Brown sees himself as a leader on this team, and he can come up with big points when they need him to.
Shooting for Boston, Jalen Brown. One shot.
Pressure-packed free throws, but he stayed calm and nailed it.
The Warriors lead by 3. Melton with the ball. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by Vucevic. And for the Celtics, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Right side Brown. Now Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Vucevic. Brown. The sweet reverse. Nice finish.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here's Melton. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Right side Brown. White outside. To take the lead. Oh, no good. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul, fourth team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul, fifth team foul. At the line for your Warriors, Anthony Melton, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Brown inside. Moody defends. Oh, money!
Look, Brown has proven himself to be a clutch performer, and he does it again.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Brown. And here's White. Here's the pass to Brown. White outside to tie it up. Money from 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Melton outside.
That is an incredible shot.
An amazing finish. It doesn't get any better than that.
Wow. Those are the moments you live for as a player. And as a coach, you're just thankful to come away with the win.
And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now, time for our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.